all the blessings be showered upon you to fulfill your wishes with the divine power of our spiritual and occult practices at Maya Gurukulaya. We are an ancient lineage of Vedic astrology, numerology, tarot, occult science, and spiritual practices. Exciting times ahead. Venus, the planet that rules love, beauty, luxury, and relationships, is about to dive into the intense waters of Scorpio from October 13th to November 7th, 2024. And trust me, this transit is going to stir things up in a big way. While Venus typically enjoys harmony and light-hearted connections, Scorpio, a sign ruled by Mars, pushes us into deeper, more emotional territory. This isn't just about surface-level love or luxury. It's about diving into the real, raw, and hidden aspects of our relationships and desires. Scorpio is all about transformation, rebirth, and power dynamics. So, during this transit, don't be surprised if you find yourself craving more meaningful and profound connections. Flirty, casual interactions may feel shallow right now. You're likely seeking something more soul-stirring. Venus in Scorpio wants emotional depth, vulnerability, and trust. Relationships that encourage honesty and transparency could grow even stronger, while those built on shaky ground may face some serious challenges. But it's not just about love. Venus also influences our finances and creativity. As it moves through Scorpio, you might find yourself reassessing your relationship with money, investments, and material values. With Scorpio's influence, this is a time to dig deep into financial matters, uncover hidden potentials or risks, and make transformative decisions. Overall, this transit has the potential to reshape how we connect with others, experience creativity, and even manage our resources. With Scorpio's intensity, you can expect emotions to run high, but if you navigate it with awareness, it can lead to profound growth and transformation. My dear friend, these predictions pertain to your ascendant sign, moon sign, and sun sign. You can focus on one or consider all three for a more comprehensive perspective. Additionally, the current dasha you're experiencing will influence the results of these transits. All right, everyone. Let's dive into the impact of Venus's transit into Scorpio for each sign, and remember, this analysis is based on ancient and proven teachings of Vedic or sidereal astrology. Namaskar. All right, Aries, get ready because Venus is making its way through the intense and mysterious waters of Scorpio. And for you, it's a game changer. Picture this: Venus, the planet of love, money, and relationships, is highlighting some major areas of your life: your second house of wealth and family, and your seventh house of partnerships. But as it dives deep into your eighth house of transformation, things are about to get intense, especially when it comes to finances and emotions. First up, money. Venus in your eighth house is no joke. You might notice some big shifts in your financial situation, but this isn't just about money. It's about how you're dealing with it. Are you in partnerships, shared resources, or joint ventures? That's where the magic or the drama will unfold. Jupiter from your second house is throwing some luck your way, boosting those wealth opportunities. But hold on, Venus isn't super comfy in Scorpio. So while you could see sudden gains, especially through partnerships, there's also the risk of instability. So, word of advice: steer clear of impulsive decisions and avoid piling up debt. Financial responsibility is key during this period. Now onto your professional life. Expect progress, but don't be surprised if a few old issues come back to haunt you. Saturn's influence from Aquarius might slow things down, but it's pushing you to focus on long-term, solid solutions. Don't go for the quick fixes. This is a time for methodical, patient work. Whether you're signing contracts, entering partnerships, or handling legal matters, think big picture. Slow and steady wins this race. When it comes to love and relationships, Venus in Scorpio is going to stir some deep emotional waters. Scorpio energy is all about transformation, and you'll be craving relationships that aren't just skin deep. You want something soul-shaking. But that intensity can bring challenges. Watch out for feelings of jealousy or insecurity creeping in. If you're in a committed relationship, shared finances or trust issues might come up, so make sure to keep the communication lines open. Avoid letting any unspoken resentment build up. Bring everything to the surface and talk it out. But if you're single, this is an exciting time. You could be drawn to someone with an air of mystery, maybe someone in a high-pressure job like law enforcement, medicine, or the arts. But as thrilling as that magnetic connection might be, don't lose yourself in the whirlwind. Take your time and make sure things are stable before diving in head first. There's a deeper side to this transit too. With Venus in your 8th house, transformation is a major theme. This is a period where you might feel drawn to the mystical or spiritual side of life. Astrology, numerology, tarot, or even the occult could catch your interest. Emotionally, you're going to be digging deep. Old fears or hidden emotions could come to the surface, pushing you towards some major personal growth. It's intense, but if you lean into the process, it can be incredibly healing. Health-wise, be on guard. Mars moving into Cancer could make you more prone to stress, and you might feel the urge to indulge in life's luxuries a little too much. Keep an eye on your physical and emotional well-being, and don't push yourself too hard, especially with work or financial obligations. And if you have any pre-existing health concerns, stay on top of them. This transit could bring some surprises, so it's better to be cautious. The 8th house isn't just about money or transformation. It also symbolizes rebirth, that you might feel the need to let go of old habits, thought patterns, or even relationships that no longer serve you. This could be a time of emotional release, allowing you to move forward lighter and more in tune with your authentic self. Overall, this Venus transit through Scorpio is powerful and transformative for you, Aries. It's packed with opportunities for financial growth, but also brings a fair share of emotional depth and challenges. The key to navigating it successfully: stay grounded, communicate openly, and be ready for some profound personal transformation. May divine blessings fulfill your wishes. Taurus, get ready for a shift as Venus, your ruling planet, moves into Scorpio, lighting up your 7th house of partnerships. This is a time of exciting possibilities, especially in relationships and professional partnerships. But there's a catch. It's intense, and Scorpio's energy can bring both growth and challenges. Venus rules over your 1st house, that's you, and your 6th house of work and health. As it enters your 7th house, partnerships become the main focus. If you're married or in a committed relationship, expect things to deepen. You'll have the chance to spend quality time with your partner, fostering a stronger emotional connection. But Scorpio's influence adds a layer of intensity. Jealousy or possessiveness might creep in, especially if trust issues have been lurking. The solution? Clear communication. Don't let insecurity undermine your relationship. Be open, be honest, and work on building trust. If you're single, Venus in Scorpio makes you even more magnetic than usual. You might attract someone who's mysterious, intense, and possibly involved in a high-stakes profession. Relationships that begin now are likely to be passionate and could lead to long-term commitments like marriage. But again, that Scorpio energy, watch out for possessiveness and make sure the intensity doesn't lead to emotional turbulence. Professionally, Venus in your 7th house is fantastic for collaborations and partnerships. If you're working on any joint ventures or contracts, this is a great time for growth. Venus smooths the way for profitable alliances, and Jupiter from your 1st house is giving you an extra boost, ensuring that your hard work pays off. But don't rush into anything. Scorpio can make things feel urgent, but impulsive decisions could lead to setbacks. Be methodical, and make sure any agreements or partnerships are built on solid foundations. Your health and routine will also come into focus during this transit. Venus rules your 6th house, so as it moves into the 7th, you might find yourself rethinking how responsibilities are divided in your personal and professional life. Have you been pulling more weight than others? This is a time to renegotiate those dynamics for a better balance. Legal matters may also pop up, whether in business or personal partnerships. Venus's transit in Scorpio highlights issues around contracts or disputes, so stay cautious and avoid letting things escalate. Tact and diplomacy will be your best allies. In the bigger picture, this transit is all about transformation. Scorpio energy encourages deep introspection, particularly around relationships. If there are unresolved issues or old wounds that need healing, this is the time to address them. Let go of past hurts and make space for new emotional growth. By facing challenges head-on, you'll come out of this transit stronger and more empowered in your relationships and professional life. Our dear friend, may divine blessings fulfill your wishes. For Gemini, Venus is shifting into Scorpio, and things are about to get real. With Venus overseeing your 5th house of creativity and love, and your 12th house of spirituality and hidden matters, this transit into your 6th house of work and health is going to put the spotlight on effort, discipline, and maybe a few unexpected challenges. At work, you're going to need to roll up your sleeves and put in the extra effort, but don't worry, your hard work will pay off. Venus here brings recognition for your dedication, particularly from colleagues or higher-ups. There's also the potential for financial gains, especially if you're involved in any foreign ventures. Keep an eye on your expenses though. Venus in the 6th house could lead to increased costs, so make sure you're balancing your budget carefully. This transit also emphasizes health, so pay close attention to any minor issues before they turn into bigger problems. To stick to routines that promote balance both physically and mentally. Venus's influence here encourages you to be practical about your well-being. Relationships, on the other hand, might feel a bit rocky. Venus in the 6th house is not the most romantic placement, and you might experience conflicts or misunderstandings in your personal life. Whether you're married or single, this is a time to handle relationships with care. Don't let minor issues snowball into bigger problems. Address them directly, and use this time to strengthen your emotional connection with your partner. For singles, this transit might lead you to someone you meet through work or daily routines, but the romantic energy is more grounded and practical. Don't expect fireworks right away. Focus on building something stable and long-lasting. Venus also governs your creativity, and you might feel like your inspiration is hitting a wall. This is a time where hard work, rather than spontaneous bursts of creativity, will be the key to success. Ultimately, this transit challenges you to find balance between your personal relationships, professional responsibilities, and health. By staying disciplined, handling conflicts with diplomacy, and keeping your financial and emotional well-being in check, you'll come through this transit stronger and more successful than ever. Our dear friend, may divine blessings fulfill your wishes. All right, Cancer, buckle up. Venus is moving into Scorpio, and things are about to get intense emotionally, creatively, and personally. You'll notice a shift in focus towards areas that really matter to you: family, relationships, creativity, and personal fulfillment. With Venus, the ruler of both your 4th house, home, family, and 11th house, social circles, gains, taking a walk through your 5th house. This period is brimming with promise. Let's dive into what this exciting transit means for you. First off, the 5th house is all about creativity, romance, children, and speculative gains, so these areas will be in the spotlight. Whether you're pursuing a new hobby, starting a creative project, or nurturing relationships with your kids, this is a time when your efforts can pay off big. Venus, the planet of love, pleasure, and wealth, is bringing a surge of inspiration your way. Your creativity is going to be on fire. It's an ideal time to dive into artistic pursuits, whether that's writing, painting, acting, or whatever brings you joy. And if you've been thinking about turning a hobby into a money-making venture, now's the time to get started. You could actually see some real financial gains come from something you love. Professionally, this transit holds a lot of potential for growth. You're likely to get noticed at work. People are paying attention to your contributions, and the recognitions undeserved could finally be coming your way. Whether it's appreciation from colleagues or a boss who sees your value, Venus is helping you shine. But it's not just about being in the spotlight. This transit also opens up opportunities for financial stability. Venus is encouraging you to take calculated risks in business, especially if you're involved in something creative or speculative like a startup or new venture. There's a good chance you'll see a return on those risks, so don't shy away from seizing the moment. However, there's a flip side to Venus in Scorpio. Scorpio is known for its emotional depth and intensity, and while that can be an asset in many ways, it can also create some challenges. Professionally, it's important to keep your emotions in check. You might feel a stronger attachment to your work than usual, which is great for passion and drive, but it could also make you more sensitive to criticism or setbacks. Keep a level head and avoid making impulsive decisions based on temporary feelings. While this transit can bring financial success, Scorpio's influence can make things feel more high stakes than they really are, so stay grounded, especially when making major financial decisions. Let's talk about relationships. Venus in your 5th house is going to crank up the heat in your love life. If you're in a committed relationship, you might find that your connection deepens during this period. There's a magnetic energy between you and your partner, and the emotional intensity can be exhilarating. But be careful, Scorpio's influence can also stir up possessiveness or jealousy. You'll want to stay mindful of how you express those intense feelings. If you're single, this transit could bring someone significant into your life. The attraction will likely be deep and powerful, but again, watch out for power dynamics. It's important to cultivate trust and avoid letting insecurities cloud the connection. Family life is also under Venus's glow, thanks to its rulership over your 4th house. You may find yourself more focused on your home and family dynamics during this period. Whether it's spending more time with your kids or finding ways to improve family harmony, this transit encourages deeper bonds with loved ones. You might feel emotionally fulfilled through these connections, and for those with children, you'll experience a sense of pride and joy watching them grow. Speaking of home, this is also an excellent time for any kind of investment in property or home improvement, so you might feel drawn to enhance your living space in some way. As much as this transit is packed with opportunities, both personally and professionally, it's crucial to stay mindful of your health. Venus in Scorpio brings a lot of emotional energy, and if you're not managing stress well, it could start to take a toll. Engage in activities that help you unwind, whether it's a creative hobby, spending time with loved ones, or simply making time for relaxation. Balancing your work and personal life will be key to navigating this period successfully. In short, Venus's transit through Scorpio offers you an incredible opportunity to grow, create, and connect, but it also requires you to keep your emotions in check and make thoughtful decisions. With the right balance, you can transform this period into one of success and personal fulfillment. So Cancer, embrace this powerful energy. There's a lot of potential for magic during this time. Our dear friend, may divine blessings fulfill your wishes. Leos, as Venus makes its grand entrance into Scorpio, you're in for a transformative period that touches the core of both your personal and professional life. This transit brings a unique focus on home, family, and career, offering plenty of opportunities to strengthen bonds, boost your comfort, and aim for the stars in your work. But remember, with great potential comes the need for careful balance. Venus, the ruler of your 3rd and 10th houses, is going to amplify your ambitions and desire for professional success. At the same time, it will nudge you toward nurturing your home life. You'll feel pulled in two directions, but with mindful navigation, you can thrive in both. Let's talk career first. Venus moving through the 4th house lights a fire in your belly for professional advancement. You may feel a sudden surge of ambition, wanting to invest more energy and creativity into your work. But it's a great time for growth, particularly if you're in fields like real estate, interior design, or any business involving home improvements or environmental enhancements. Your ideas about beautifying spaces, whether literal or metaphorical, are going to shine now. So if you've been thinking about starting a home-based business or transitioning to remote work, this transit is a cosmic green light. But as exciting as this energy is, be mindful. Venus in Scorpio tends to stir emotions, and you might feel a bit more intuitive or instinctual in your decision-making. While that can be powerful, it also means you need to double-check details. Keep an eye out for small things that might slip under the radar, especially in financial matters. This isn't the time for reckless risks. Think carefully before diving into property investments or big-ticket purchases. Speaking of home, this Venus transit will also increase your desire to nest. You might feel drawn to redecorate, remodel, or make your space more beautiful and comfortable. This isn't just about aesthetics, though. Your emotional connection to your home is growing stronger, and you may find that creating a peaceful, harmonious environment brings you immense satisfaction. Family life takes center stage, with relationships with parents, siblings, and even distant relatives deepening. Old issues might resurface, but you'll have the emotional insight to handle them and find resolution. However, there's a shadow side to all this emotional depth. Scorpio energy can sometimes stir possessiveness or control issues, especially in your family relationships. You might feel a need to take charge of everything, or even find yourself clashing with a sibling or parent over home matters. Try not to let ego rule the day. Open communication and a willingness to compromise will keep harmony intact. On the personal front, relationships are about to get intense in a good way. Venus in Scorpio is all about deep emotional connections and passionate energy. If you're already in a relationship, expect your bond to strengthen, with opportunities for more intimate and meaningful moments. But there's a catch. Venus in Scorpio can also bring out feelings of jealousy or possessiveness. Stay mindful of how these emotions show up in your interactions, and make sure to give your partner space when needed. Trust and honest communication are key here. For those who are single, this transit may bring someone significant into your life, someone who offers emotional depth and loyalty. However, don't rush things. Scorpio's intensity can make you want to jump in head first, but a more patient approach will lead to a stronger, more lasting connection. Now, let's talk about balancing it all: work, home, and relationships. With Venus in your 4th house and governing your 10th house of career, it's a delicate dance between nurturing your personal life and pursuing your ambitions. You might feel stretched thin, especially if you're juggling a demanding career and family responsibilities. Don't be surprised if burnout feels like it's lurking around the corner. A secret to navigating this period lies in balance. Make sure you're carving out enough time for yourself, prioritizing self-care alongside your goals. The emotional intensity of this transit can add stress if left unchecked, but by embracing the creative, passionate energy while staying grounded, you can come out of this period stronger than ever. In summary, Venus's transit through Scorpio offers you powerful opportunities for your growth. Family ties are deepening, your home is becoming your sanctuary, and career prospects are bright. However, you'll need to be mindful of emotional intensity, especially in relationships and financial matters. If you can balance your ambition with emotional clarity, this could be a time of immense success and personal fulfillment. So, our dear friend, may divine blessings fulfill your wishes. Dear Virgos, the energy shift that comes with Venus moving into Scorpio is going to set the stage for a period of dynamic change, particularly in your communication, relationships, and personal growth. This transit takes place in your 3rd house, sparking new opportunities in how you connect with others and deepening your bonds with siblings and neighbors. And get ready to embrace a phase where your voice becomes a powerful tool for professional success and personal transformation. Venus, as the ruler of your 2nd house of wealth and 9th house of wisdom, brings a dual focus, material gain and intellectual expansion. As it enters Scorpio, your 3rd house of communication, short travels and skills, you'll notice a boost in your ability to articulate your thoughts. Whether it's in your career, personal life, or creative endeavors, Venus is empowering your voice to be more persuasive, charming, and impactful. Now is the time to speak up, share your ideas, and see the results unfold. At work, this is a particularly beneficial period if you're involved in writing, marketing, media, or any field that relies heavily on communication. You'll find that your eloquence and ability to convey ideas are heightened. This will open doors for career growth, negotiations, and business deals. If you've been waiting for a breakthrough or promotion, the odds are in your favoring during this transit. The universe is encouraging you to take initiative, enhance your skills, and seize the moment. Venus also brings harmonious energy to your relationships with siblings, neighbors, and close friends. You'll notice an improvement in these connections, whether through teamwork, mutual support, or even collaborations that lead to financial elation. In fact, your siblings may play a pivotal role in your career growth during this time. They might offer advice, support, or even join you in new ventures. The dynamic nature of this transit suggests that important opportunities may arise through conversations or unexpected meetings. On a personal level, Venus in Scorpio infuses your relationships with a deeper emotional tone. You'll feel a stronger desire for meaningful, intimate connections with those around you. In romantic relationships, expect more passion and intensity. If you're already committed, this transit can help you deepen your bond with your partner, leading to greater trust and emotional closeness. However, Scorpio's intensity can also stir up possessive or jealous feelings. It's essential to manage these emotions with care. Allow your partner the space they need, while maintaining open communication to avoid misunderstandings. If you're single, this transit offers an opportunity for a transformative romantic connection. You may find yourself drawn to someone who shares your values and offers emotional depth. But take things slow. Scorpio's passionate energy can make things feel urgent, but patience will yield more lasting results. Creativity is another area where Venus will be working its magic. As it moves through your 3rd house, you'll feel inspired to express yourself in new, profound ways. So whether it's through writing, art, or even social media, your creative output will carry a sense of intensity and purpose. This is a great time for creative projects, especially if you've been waiting for the right moment to dive into something more ambitious. With Jupiter's aspect of Venus from your 9th house, this is also an excellent time for learning and expanding your horizons. You might feel drawn to enroll in a course, take a short trip for educational purposes, or dive into spiritual studies. The wisdom and knowledge you gain during this period will have a lasting impact on both your personal and professional life. However, financial matters will also require your attention. As Venus governs your 2nd house, it signals that money will be spent on 3rd house matter. You might find yourself investing in communication tools, technology, or skills development. While there may be some outflow of money, these investments will bring long-term benefits. Be mindful, though. Avoid impulsive spending, especially when it comes to purchasing items that may have hidden issues or costs. Overall, Venus's transit through Scorpio is a time for you to shine through communication and creativity. Professionally, you'll find new opportunities for growth through eloquence and strategic networking. Personally, relationships will deepen, but it's crucial to maintain balance and emotional intensity. Embrace this transformative energy, and you'll navigate this period with success, growth, and fulfillment. Dear Virgos, may divine blessings fulfill your wishes. All right, Libra. Let's talk about how Venus transit through Scorpio is going to light up your second house. Imagine this transit as a thrilling journey into the realms of financial growth and personal transformation, with a dash of emotional intensity thrown in for good measure. Venus, the planet of beauty, luxury, and wealth, is not just passing through any house, it's cruising through your financial zone, bringing opportunities and challenges that are bound to leave a lasting impact. For you, this transit is all about leveling up your finances. Venus is the ruler of your first house, which defines your personal identity, and your eighth house, the domain of shared resources and deep transformations. As it settles into your second house, the house of wealth, you can expect a surge in your financial standing. Have you been working hard on something lately? This is the time when those efforts start to pay off. Whether it's an inheritance, a long overdue raise, or a successful investment, you'll see the fruits of your labor. Venus is going to sprinkle some of its magic over your professional endeavors, making this an ideal period for accumulating wealth. However, it's not all sunshine and roses. Venus in Scorpio brings an intensity that can sometimes push you toward impulsive decisions. You might feel the urge to splurge on luxuries or jump into risky financial ventures without thinking twice. Hold on. This is where you need to channel that famous Libra balance. Instead of diving headfirst into expensive purchases or shaky investments, take a step back. Let Venus guide you toward making smarter financial moves, saving, investing in solid ventures, and avoiding unnecessary expenses. Professionally, things are looking up too. If you're in fields related to finance, insurance, or joint ventures, Venus's presence could bring some exciting opportunities your way. Business partnerships may bloom into financial success, and any behind-the-scenes work you've been doing might finally see the light, rewarding you in unexpected ways. And for those of you working in creative fields, whether it's art, writing, media, or entertainment, Venus is on your side. Now's the time to channel that transformative energy of Scorpio into your work. Projects with depth and emotional resonance will shine, and your financial gains will follow suit. On a personal note, this Venus transit is also stirring up some intense emotions, especially in your love life. If you're single, buckle up. You might just encounter someone who shares a deep, emotional connection with you, and it could happen out of the blue. There's a strong chance for a relationship that's both intense and transformative, pushing you to new emotional heights. For those already in committed relationships, be prepared for a mix of highs and lows. Venus will deepen your emotional bond, but Scorpio's passionate energy can also bring conflicts. Trust, jealousy, or possessiveness could bubble up. Keep communication open and clear. This is the key to navigating any turbulence that comes your way. If you do, you'll emerge stronger, with a renewed sense of connection and intimacy. But here's the real gem of this transit: personal transformation. Venus in Scorpio is not just about wealth and relationships, it's about diving deep into your own values and self-worth. It's the perfect time to reflect on how your relationship with money and your emotional attachments to it shape your life. Are you holding on to something that no longer serves you? This period encourages you to let go of financial habits or emotional patterns that are holding you back. You might also find yourself drawn to spiritual practices like meditation, therapy, or astrology during this time. Venus in Scorpio encourages deep introspection, and by connecting with your inner self, you'll gain clarity on where you've been and where you're headed. This spiritual growth will blend beautifully with your external successes, giving you a holistic sense of fulfillment. While Venus in Scorpio offers abundant opportunities, it also asks for caution. Avoid rash decisions, whether it's splurging on unnecessary luxuries or jumping into speculative investments. Instead, focus on long-term financial stability and savings. In your relationships, practice patience and avoid unnecessary conflicts. Venus is here to help resolve old issues, so use its energy to strengthen your bonds. Overall, Libra, this Venus transit is a golden opportunity for you. Financial growth, emotional depth, and personal transformation are all on the table. Stay mindful, balance your impulses, and embrace the transformative energy. By doing so, you'll not only secure material gains but also nurture deep emotional and spiritual fulfillment that will last long after this transit passes. Our dear friend, may divine blessings fulfill your wishes. Dear Scorpios, get ready for a powerful shift as Venus, the planet of love and beauty, dances into your first house, shining its light directly on you. When Venus is in your sign, it's like a cosmic spotlight on your personal identity, appearance, and self-expression. You're going to feel more magnetic than ever, and the world will notice. This transit is about you. It enhances your natural charisma, drawing people toward you like moths to a flame. If you're single and looking for love, this is your moment. Your charm is off the charts, and romantic opportunities are likely to present themselves with ease. You might even find yourself at the center of someone's romantic interest in ways you hadn't expected. For those already in a relationship, this is a beautiful time to reconnect with your partner on a deeper level. Expect to share moments of intense intimacy and mutual understanding, rekindling the flame of passion in your relationship. But here's the thing, Venus in Scorpio also stirs up some intense emotions. Yes, it's a great time for love and connection, but watch out for possessiveness or impulsive reactions. Scorpio's energy is passionate and can sometimes get a little too intense. It's important to keep a level head and avoid letting jealousy or control issues creep into your relationships. This is a time to nurture the bonds you've built with patience and open communication, rather than letting small misunderstandings grow into bigger conflicts. On the career front, Venus has your back. If you're in a partnership or collaborative work, this transit promises favorable outcomes. Joint ventures will flourish, and your professional charm won't go unnoticed. This is the time to make your mark, whether it's in the office with clients or in business. Creative industries, in particular, will benefit from Venus's influence, making this an excellent time to dive into projects that involve beauty, art, or aesthetics. But as with your personal life, don't let impulsivity get the better of you. Financial gains are on the horizon, but they could be offset by unnecessary spending. Keep an eye on your budget and avoid the temptation to indulge in luxury purchases that could lead to financial strain. Venus in your first house also highlights your appearance and self-care. You might feel more inclined to invest in your looks or take up a new fitness routine. This is an ideal time to focus on your health and overall well-being. Just be mindful of going overboard. Moderation is key. Venus in Scorpio can sometimes lead to indulgence, and while it's great to pamper yourself, you don't want to overdo it. Beyond the material and emotional, this Venus transit holds a deeper significance for Scorpio. Venus is also the ruler of your 12th house, which governs spirituality, hidden talents, and subconscious desires. You may feel an inner pull towards spiritual growth, exploring the hidden corners of your soul. This is a time for self-reflection, healing, and perhaps even exploring artistic talents that have been lying dormant. Whether it's through art, meditation, or another form of creative expression, Venus will guide you toward personal transformation. However, there's a cautionary note. The presence of other planetary influences like Saturn and Rahu could complicate things. While Jupiter's aspect on Venus will lend a positive, harmonious touch to relationships, Saturn's influence might create delays or introduce obstacles. And with Rahu, the shadow planet, there's always the possibility of confusion or jealousy, especially in competitive work environments or complex relationships. Be vigilant of these challenges and approach them with patience and grace. At the end of the day, Scorpio, this Venus transit is a transformative time for you. Embrace the opportunities for love, professional growth, and personal transformation, but stay grounded. By maintaining balance and keeping a clear head, you'll emerge from this transit with a stronger sense of self, deeper relationships, and a renewed sense of purpose. Our dear friends, may divine blessings fulfill your wishes. Dear Sagittarius, brace yourself for a journey of deep spiritual growth, emotional connections, and a few financial challenges as Venus moves through your 12th house in Scorpio. This transit is going to bring both opportunities and obstacles, especially when it comes to your financial situation and personal relationships. Let's start with finances. Venus, ruling both your 6th house of debts and your 11th house of gains, is moving through the 12th house, which traditionally governs losses, expenditures, and foreign connections. You might find that while there are some financial gains, particularly from overseas ventures or international collaborations, there's also an increased likelihood of unexpected expenses. It's a tricky balance, as this transit might tempt you to spend more than usual. especially on luxuries, travel, or personal indulgences. Be mindful of your budget and avoid making hasty financial decisions that could lead to long-term strain. But it's not all about the money. Venus in your 12th house also emphasizes deep emotional intimacy and the potential for significant spiritual growth. This is a time when your love life could take on a more introspective, passionate tone. If you're in a relationship, you may find yourself craving deeper emotional connections with your partner. It's a great time for a romantic getaway, or even just spending quiet moments together to strengthen your bond. But beware, this transit can also make you feel more emotionally vulnerable. It's important to avoid making impulsive decisions in love, especially if you're feeling overwhelmed by your emotions. For singles, this period could bring some intense, transformative romantic encounters. But again, caution is key. The emotional intensity of Venus in Scorpio can sometimes lead to relationships that feel all-consuming. Keep your wits about you, and don't let fleeting passions drive you to make decisions that you might later regret. Spirituality is another major theme during this transit. Venus in the 12th house invites you to explore your inner world, perhaps through meditation, art, or other forms of creative expression. This is an excellent time to focus on self-care and healing, especially if you've been dealing with emotional or spiritual wounds. The 12th house governs the subconscious, so pay attention to your dreams and intuition during this time. They may offer insights that help you navigate both your personal and professional life. Professionally, this Venus transit could bring some interesting developments, especially if your work involves foreign connections or industries like travel, import-export, or creative arts. However, the influence of Saturn in your 3rd house suggests that progress may be slower than you'd like, with possible delays or obstacles. Patience will be necessary, but if you stay focused and avoid impulsive actions, you'll come out ahead in the long run. In short, Sagittarius, this Venus transit is a time for introspection, spiritual growth, and careful financial management. While there are opportunities for deep emotional connections and professional growth, it's important to remain grounded and avoid letting impulsive decisions or emotional intensity throw you off course. Keep a clear head, embrace the opportunities for personal transformation, and you'll emerge stronger and more focused as the transit comes to an end. Our dear friend, may divine blessings fulfill your wishes. Hey, Capricorns, get ready because the Venus transit in Scorpio is going to shake things up for you in the best way possible. This period promises some serious growth and transformation, not just in your career but also in your relationships and finances. So, let's dive into what this means for you. Venus governs your 5th house, which rules over creativity, romance, and speculative gains, as well as your 10th house of career and social status. During this transit, Venus will be moving into your 11th house, which represents social networks, long-term aspirations, and gains. What does that mean for you? Well, it's a huge boost. Your hard work is finally going to start paying off, particularly in areas connected to your long-term goals. On the career front, Venus is here to help you soar. You've been putting in the work, and now you're about to see some serious rewards. Promotions, recognition, and financial gains are all within reach. Whether you're working towards a promotion, starting a new project, or considering speculative investments, think stocks or business ventures, Venus is opening doors for you. Plus, with Jupiter's supportive aspect from your 5th house, this is an excellent time for any creative or entrepreneurial endeavor. It's like the universe is giving you the green light to go big. Your professional reputation is also on the rise. People are starting to take notice of your talent, dedication, and ambition. Whether it's a boss recognizing your contributions or a client offering a bigger deal, you'll feel the respect you deserve. Saturn's influence ensures that the progress you make now will be sustainable and built on the solid foundation of hard work and discipline. But hey, it's not all about work. Venus is also turning up the heat in your personal life. If you're in a relationship, get ready for deeper emotional connections and a surge of passion. This is a time to connect on a profound level with your partner, sharing your dreams and working toward common goals. And if you're single, keep your eyes open. Someone from your social circle might reveal romantic feelings for you. There's a good chance that new romantic prospects will emerge at social gatherings or through mutual friends. That being said, Venus in Scorpio can be intense. Emotions may run high, and you'll need to watch out for possessiveness or jealousy, whether in your romantic life or social interactions. While passion is great, it's important to keep things balanced and avoid unnecessary drama. Focus on trust and open communication to navigate these waters smoothly. Friendships and social connections are also set to grow during this transit. You're going to be a bit of a magnet, attracting people who are aligned with your goals and values. It's a great time to strengthen existing friendships or even form new ones that support your long-term aspirations. You might find yourself getting involved in group activities or community projects that feel especially fulfilling and aligned with your personal mission. Creatively, this is also a time when you'll feel more inspired. Jupiter's influence from your 5th house means that your creative projects or intellectual pursuits will get a big boost. Whether you're an artist, writer, or someone who enjoys working on passion projects, this transit is perfect for diving deep into something meaningful. Recognition for your talents could come sooner than you think. However, be aware of some potential challenges. Rahu's presence in your 3rd house could stir up confusion or unexpected disruptions, particularly in your social circles or communications. You may experience tension in friendships or competitive feelings arising. Clear communication and healthy boundaries will help you navigate these challenges. In conclusion, Capricorn, this Venus transit is packed with opportunities for growth in your career, financial gains, and deeper personal relationships. The key to making the most of this period is to stay focused on your long-term goals, maintain discipline, and manage any emotional intensity that arises. Keep working hard, stay grounded, and by the end of this transit, you'll be in a stronger, more successful position, both professionally and personally. Our dear friend, may divine blessings fulfill your wishes. Hey Aquarius, buckle up because the upcoming Venus transit through Scorpio is going to bring some exciting changes for you. This transit will stir both your personal and professional realms, giving you a golden opportunity to balance these two areas. But here's the deal, you're going to need to be actively engaged to reap the rewards. Venus governs your 4th house of home, emotions, and comfort, as well as your 9th house of luck, higher learning, and long-term principles. Now, it's traveling through your 10th house, which rules your career, public image, and status. This means that your professional life is about to receive a huge boost, and you'll feel more recognition and appreciation for your talents. In terms of your career, this is a powerful time. If you're on the lookout for a new job or career path, now is the time to strike. Venus in your 10th house will bring new opportunities your way, especially through networking and connecting with people who can open doors for you. If you've been considering reaching out to old colleagues or bosses, go ahead. This could be the moment when a past connection helps you move forward. Also, if you're thinking about finding a mentor to guide you, the stars are aligning to make this happen. For those of you already settled in your career, expect some well-deserved recognition, where unique talents and hard work will not go unnoticed. Venus brings appreciation from higher-ups, clients, or even unexpected sources. This could be the time when you really stand out and your creativity and dedication earn you respect and perhaps even a promotion. That being said, Scorpio's intense energy could also stir up some challenges. Power struggles or competitive vibes might surface, especially if jealousy comes into play. But don't let the drama distract you. Focus on your own goals and efforts. Keep your cool, stay professional, and avoid getting involved in unnecessary office politics. The challenge during this transit is finding a balance between your professional ambitions and personal life. With Venus ruling your 4th house of home and emotions, you might feel a tug-of-war between work and family. But it may be hard to switch off from work when you're supposed to be relaxing at home. So be mindful of those blurred boundaries. Prioritizing both is going to be key to maintaining harmony. For those in real estate, property management, or any home-related businesses, Venus and Jupiter are bringing you some good fortune. You could see financial gains through real estate deals or home improvement projects. But if you've been considering buying or selling property, this transit could be the perfect time to make your move. Now let's talk about your personal life. Venus in Scorpio is heating up your relationships, making this a great time to deepen emotional bonds. But be careful, Scorpio's energy can also bring out possessive or controlling tendencies both in yourself and others. If you're in a relationship, strive for open communication and avoid overreacting to small issues. Jealousy could rear its head, but if you keep your emotions in check, this transit will strengthen your connection. Family life also comes into focus. Venus' connection to your 4th house means that you may need to be emotionally present for your family. Balancing work and home life is essential to maintaining harmony. Pay attention to the needs of your loved ones, and don't let your professional ambitions overshadow your personal responsibilities. This transit is also a good time to spruce up your living space. Venus loves beauty, so if you've been thinking about redecorating or making home improvements, go for it. A more comfortable and harmonious home environment will help you stay grounded while you chase your career goals. In summary, Aquarius Venus transit through Scorpio is a time of professional growth, recognition, and personal fulfillment. The key is to stay balanced, focus on your goals, and avoid unnecessary drama. If you can do that, you'll come out of this period stronger, more successful, and more in tune with both your work and home life. Our dear friend, may divine blessings fulfill your wishes. Dear Pisces, this Venus transit in Scorpio is set to bring some profound changes your way, especially in areas like personal growth, career expansion, and emotional connections. Venus will be traveling through your 9th house of luck, higher education, long-distance travel, and spiritual growth. Since Venus also rules your 3rd house of communication and your 8th house of transformation, expect a mix of opportunities and challenges as you navigate this period. Professionally, Venus is giving you a big boost, Pisces. Your ability to communicate and transform situations is going to be highly valued. Whether you're running your own business, working in a creative field, or simply climbing the career ladder, your intelligence and practical solutions will be in high demand. This is the time to show off your skills and prove your worth. Keep your focus on maintaining harmony with colleagues and superiors. Venus charm will help you maintain those positive relationships that are crucial for career growth. Opportunities for expansion might come through foreign clients, international projects, or even long-distance travel. Don't be surprised if you're offered a chance to work with people from different cultures or start collaborations that push you out of your comfort zone. Venus will enhance your diplomatic and persuasive abilities, helping you form beneficial partnerships that propel your career forward. But with Scorpio's intense energy, things could get a little tricky. Power struggles, competition, or hidden challenges might arise, especially in the workplace. Keep your eye on the prize and avoid getting drawn into office politics. Focus on your goals and trust that your hard work will pay off, even if the journey gets a little bumpy. On a personal level, this transit brings emotional depth to your relationships. Venus is encouraging you to reflect on whether your relationships are truly supporting your growth. With the influence of the 3rd house, open and honest communication is essential. The 8th house suggests that some emotional transformation is on the horizon. This is a time when superficial connections won't cut it anymore. You're craving deeper bonds that truly resonate with your evolving sense of self. If you're in a relationship, expect some intense emotions to bubble up. Scorpio's energy can trigger jealousy or possessiveness, so be mindful of any power struggles in your romantic life. Focus on keeping the lines of communication open and navigating this period with emotional maturity. If you're single, Venus might bring someone into your life who challenges your usual way of thinking, maybe someone from a different cultural or intellectual background. This is also an excellent time for spiritual and intellectual growth. Venus in the 9th house is encouraging you to seek wisdom and new perspectives, whether through higher education, philosophical studies, or personal exploration. You might feel drawn to travel or immerse yourself in new cultures, as Venus enhances your desire for expansion and learning. If there's a class or course you've been eyeing, now's the time to dive in and broaden your horizons. Financially, this transit offers some positive energy as well. Venus rules over money and resources, so any investments or financial endeavors you take on could see some growth. However, be cautious with shared finances or joint ventures, as the 8th house's influence can sometimes bring unexpected expenses or changes. Be mindful of your spending and avoid impulsive decisions when it comes to finances. Overall, Pisces, this Venus transit is a period of growth, transformation, and expansion for you. Your relationships will deepen, your career will gain momentum, and your spiritual life will flourish. The key is to embrace the intensity of Scorpio's energy without getting overwhelmed. Keep your focus on clear communication, personal growth, and staying open to the new opportunities that are coming your way. By the end of this transit, you'll feel more aligned with your higher purpose and ready to take on new challenges with grace and confidence. Our dear friend, may divine blessings fulfill your wishes. That's a wrap for this Venus in Scorpio transit update. If you want to dive deeper into how this transit personally affects you and your unique astrological chart, feel free to reach out. If you appreciated these insights, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and click the notification bell icon for more astrology and occult updates. Thank you so much for joining us, and we can't wait to share more cosmic wisdom with you soon. as your ancient enlightenment. Maya Gurukulaya. Namaskar.